FooSarr's the name, Doom Eternal's the game. Welcome to Hot Takes. It's where I share my opinion on anything and everything and suggest ways of improving whichever topic it may be, if possible. Today I'll be talking about the Cursed Prowler and ways to improve it that I believe would benefit the game. It goes without saying that this day and age, your opinion is seen as a weapon of mass destruction and ultimate power that could very well bring about the end. And if someone shares a different opinion to you, you're instantly seen as a threat to their livelihood. For the few that cannot comprehend an opinion, I welcome you to the idea of open-mindedness and constructive criticism, as well as simply growing the fuck up. Doom Eternal was a game that I was so damn hyped for. That teaser trailer where the Doom guy crushes the demon's skull as he walks by and all the demons then surround him as he cocks his shotgun, man, that's fucking good. The bottom line is that I had high expectations with this game and, well, damn, did it live up to them all. And sure, when the first DLC came out, comparing it to the campaign, it felt rushed, admittedly, but at least it wasn't as rushed as Season 8 of Game of Thrones. Every demon had its place in Doom Eternal. The fodder were your health, ammo, and armor, and the heavies were the ones that made you think about what you were doing and defined the arena. Oh, I suppose there's also the super heavy demons. Yeah, they're kind of just, they're just there, really. Nothing too special. The point I'm trying to make is that in any good game, the enemies you face have balance. And a good developer will add enemies based on the elements of the game they want you to improve in. This happens all the time in Doom if you pay enough attention to it. The fodder are weak, so the developers upgrade them and force you to play smart. So for example, because the fodder are basic, the imps and soldiers were added to fire back at you. They both are still weak, and as you play, they then get upgrades as you get better to test you further and apply a little bit more pressure. The soldier becomes the shield zombie, and later the riot soldier, in an attempt to constantly keep you adapting to new situations. The imp's upgrade is the prowler, and the prowler's upgrade is, well, that's the Cursed Prowler. The Cursed Prowler is supposed to be an upgrade and improvement from the regular prowler, just like how the riot zombie is an improvement from the shield zombie, and the armored baron is of the normal baron. They all improve on this concentration element that the game pushes so hard to keep you in. The developers and community call it the fun zone, or the Doom dance. I personally prefer to call it the John Wick 4 got delayed, and I'm fucking pissed zone. But each to their own. Now everything in this game keeps you, the player, feeling like the Doom guy, the Doom Slayer, if you will. The Cursed Prowler, you'd think would do the same, right? If only it were that easy. Too many times now has modern day media of any kind let me down. Game of Thrones Season 8. And it's time that I take a stand. And the Cursed Prowler was the last straw that broke the camel's back, and in the camel's final, dying, last few words, the camel said, please delete the Cursed Prowler, or at the very least, listen to what FooSarr has to say. Now my biggest issue with the Cursed Prowler is that when it hits you, it removes your ability to dash and meat hook. It also gives you this new effect called a curse, as the name would imply. And it drains your health and armor. The Cursed Prowler is just simply too easy to kill in general, with only one blood punch being able to take it out. Or a simple lock-on with your rockets or super shotgun to the face. Additionally, it sounds exactly the same as the regular Prowler, which is just stupid from a design perspective. My issues stem from it being far too simple to kill and far too basic of an idea. You can do so much with a curse. And if you're gonna make this demon worthwhile, I've got just the fix for you. Let's get on to fixing this demon, shall we? Starting with the looks, it's a mean green fighting machine with some infernal hands reminding me of the Infernals from Warcraft 3. Nice. Nice. Oh, and 5 minutes of editing later, and wow, it looks a lot better, wouldn't you think? So just to kind of break it down, I made those 3 eyes have a little bit of a light trail that follows the demon, similar to this heartless encounter from Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I actually think it'd be really cool to have these eyes kind of like trail and follow it like it's a demon with cursing properties, just to give it a distinction from the regular Prowler and also help you visually identify it within the arena. Now, when you think of curses, you probably think of a skull, and they did do this with the curse notification. I just kind of wanted to bring the skull element into it a little bit more and make it a part of the demon. That's probably all of the artistic changes that I would make, just to change it up a little bit more, because otherwise it really is just a green reskin, so I think small changes like this would help. Now, what you've all been waiting for. My proposition to fix the gameplay of the Cursed Prowler is to simply change it completely. The AI would be a 2-staged affair that would purely depend on if you got hit or not. Now let me explain so you don't think I'm that insane. But hey, maybe you're right, but hear me out. This would consist of the Cursed Prowler running at a speed the same as a Marauder, and to assist the mortally challenged in this form, you would be unable to lock on to the demon using the rocket lock-on mod or meat hook to kill it quickly. AI Staged 1 Cursed Prowler, they can be frozen, but they will teleport away from frag grenades and also make quick attempts to kite you going forwards, then backwards, then forwards again, in an attempt to hit you from either the front or the behind. After a 30-second period of spawning, they will be allowed to throw cursing projectiles, giving you a chance to kill them without any curses being inflicted. Additionally, they will have a deep, hazy pant that can easily be heard, much like the local crackhead who hasn't had their medicinal supplements. Stage 2 of this proposed AI change will begin once you've been hit by a cursed projectile. This will be a punishment for not dealing with the demon sooner than 30 seconds after it spawned. Your moveset will remain the exact same, however, you will have a temporary speed down similar to being hit by a blood maker. To help the progression and learning curve of Doom Eternal, the Cursed Prowler will become a heavy demon counterpart to the super heavy demon Archvile. The Cursed Prowler will summon a volley of cursed skulls to attack you similar to the Pain Elemental and will teleport far, far from you and remain motionless. While motionless, in a visible radius, you will encounter demons with boosted health at your expense for playing poorly. Your health will be drained anywhere between 10 to 40 points of either health or armor, and once drained, it will be given to the demons at 2 times the value, meaning if it were 40 points lost, all demons in the healing area would gain 80 points more. Health and armor will be lost at a rate between 3 to 5 seconds randomly. Once killed, the demon will leave a noxious poison mist that will drain armor similar to a cyber mancubus attack. I just want to add, really quick, because I know someone's going to mention this. The 10 to 40 points every 3 to 5 seconds randomly is purely a hypothetical number in a hypothetical situation with a hypothetical demon. None of this is real. None of this is gonna happen, unfortunately. And, yeah, just calm it down. Now, if you skip through this video like the idiot that you are, there is a FooFix video, which is this exact video but shortened down for people with low attention spans, because, believe me, they do exist. Now, while yes, this does change the very fundamentals of what the Cursed Prowler is, do I care? This sounds way better for a demon, and if this was the Cursed Prowler that got added instead of what we got, I wouldn't be here making this video, and this channel probably wouldn't exist as soon as it did. The Spirit was a good change because of how it tested your skill and mastery. I believe this demon too would test your mastery by encouraging you to seek it the second it spawns, find its location based on sound and glowing trails of eyes, and there'd always be more than one in an arena at any given time to ensure that you have complete control of said arena. Yeah, if you think about what this concept could deliver in-game, it sounds hard. But it's a good kind of hard. And without taking that out of context, it's the kind of hard we want. It's a challenge. And a challenge, almost, always makes us better. Now, I love Doom, okay? Don't get me wrong. This game, this series is amazing. I absolutely love it. I don't care how many flaws there are. As long as the gameplay is fun, I'm gonna be having a good fucking time. A GFT, if you will. But I love Doom even more so because of its flaws. You see, with every flaw, I have an excuse to make a video. So the more that id screws up, the more I have to post. And to that, I say thank you. My name is, and will remain to be, FooSarr. Thanks for watching. I won't tell you to like and subscribe, I'm sure you're smart enough to figure out what the right thing to do is. And I'll see you around.